Here we are. Look at this. Oh, they're done. Look at it. They're having. There you go. That's the main two, the power team right here. Look at the Vice Mayor, Marco Salvino, Dania Beach, and then Yuli Monster Diaz, the Guinness Book of World Records, fastest.
Congratulations.
Fastest knockout in combat.
Is that right? I'm glad you're on my side.
Yeah, they said 3 seconds. It was less than that. But
What took you so long? That's what I was going to ask.
Right. Referee took too long to get over it.
We gypped you a second, right? That was the
Absolutely,
second.
really did.
This is a cool event, and I want you to talk a little bit because you're going to be commentating this event. We're here at the casino at Dania Beach, where they have High Lie, where they have a lot of things going on, and they have a really nice venue up here, which is, I believe, Stage 954, and it's just for concerts, for comedy. They've had pro wrestling here, and now we're having MMA, combat sports here. You're going to be commentating this event. Tell us about the event and what your role and what you're going to be doing.
Well, it's awesome to be here in Dania Casino. This is historic, from South. I'm born and raised in South Florida. It's awesome to be, a commentator on the first MMA fights held here. It's awesome to be in the company of the Vice Mayor, and very excited to see how the night goes. Excited for these amateur fighters. A lot of guys making their debuts in front of people and seeing if they have a future in this sport. So it's going to be awesome.
As a fighter yourself, and you've done various aspects of combat sports, and now you're doing the bare knuckle fighting.
That's right.
What was it like for you when you first were starting? Well, I know you can't speak for them, but what was it like for you just getting started and some of these fighters tonight that are amateurs and maybe getting a bigger venue for them tonight to showcase themselves?
Well, it's an amazing feeling. You've been training all this time, and this is the time you're going to show all that training. So it's an exciting moment for the young fighters. They're going to be fighting in front of people who love them, people who care about them. So, and this is where in amateur fighting, in your first couple fights is where you really find out if you want to do this for a living, So it's a great moment for everybody.
How was it for you in your first couple of fights?
I did question myself that I want to make a living out of this. But you know what? If you keep going, you stay consistent, you get past that barrier. I am where I'm at today, and I love fighting. I feel like it saved my life. It got me out of a lot of, believe it or not, it sounds funny, but fighting got me out of a lot of bad situations. So, and it got me these interviews with you. So it comes out to be a great thing if you just follow your dreams.
Is this your first time commentating?
I've done it like 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
How do you feel in that role? Such a different type of role.
Definitely a different type of role. It's I get caught up watching the fights. So all the commentary here is like coming not strategic or So it's coming from the heart. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Mr. Vice Mayor, what is it like just having these types of events here in your city?
Well, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm so happy that the beach, casino at Dania Beach is here with the beautiful venue they have. Like I said earlier, with all the casino and the things that are happening and here with all the 954 is really taking off. The casino is working very, very hard with all the event planners that come in here, and we're really, really excited about this being a historical night for us here to bring this out here, the bare knuckle fighting. I mean, like he expressed, this puts discipline in these young men and women, and that they learn from this and they decide which direction they want to go in life. So it's an admirable thing that they're doing tonight. And Yuli has expressed that he's proved himself and what he's done for this type of venue we have. And if everybody could see what's going on here tonight, they'd be excited. This place looks amazing. The staff has worked amazing. City of Dania Beach is amazing, and we're just happy to have them here. And I'm sure that we'll see many, many more of these events. And I'm hoping you will also be involved with our city and really with bringing this stuff here and working with our youth programs as well.
Absolutely, I love working with the youth. Thank you for that, and you can definitely catch me at all fights, whether the guys are starting off or they're professional. I love to help everybody in between also. Thank you.
Put you up against the wall on that one, didn't I?
You're putting them on the spot. They're
my
like,
whole battle, my whole battle is trying not to stutter.
That's what happens when you learn to go do a little bit of politicking. You know, you gotta catch him in the right moment. You know, so. Listen, him and his wife were down at the beach. We had the beach cleanup as well, and he came down and they support us down there. So he's already set an example that he's part of our city. And when you have that, his busy schedule coming in like this and providing all this stuff with him and his wife and his friends and so on like that, that's a great thing. I guess you could say we're excited to have that in Dania Beach. I mean, look what we've earned. Working hard, we bring in celebrities like this that come out there and want to participate in our city, and we're going to get bigger and stronger with people like you. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's always my pleasure.
well, Mr. Vice Mayor, have you ever thought of just even getting in there just to get Duke it out?
I want to put this. I would get in the ring with the city commission. There are 4 women, and I would really they would look down on me. And I tell you what, I'd be afraid of a couple of them. But I'd have to like get something on there. But I could probably handle it. But I don't want to hit her.
No, but even sparring or anything like that. Have you ever gotten into
I'd like
any
to
of the
knock
rings?
them out, but no, our commission right now is doing a really great job. We've got a lot going on in the city of Dania Beach, and I think that's some of the reasons why this is coming to Dania Beach, because we've got our city is growing. We're trying to do the right thing. Everybody's not always happy, but in general, I think that our city is becoming beautiful, and our streets are getting prettier, and just a lot going on. But these are special moments for us. I mean, I'm really excited. I really am, and I mean, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm glad to represent the city of Dania Beach tonight, and hopefully that next time we get the commissioners here, then maybe I can make a challenge to them.
Well, I was even going to say just going to train, even something like that, getting in there to train a little bit.
I just asked Chuck over there a minute ago, the trainer. I said, Chuck, can you drop off 50 pounds? He said, yeah, quit eating. So, anyhow,
that good Italian food, you have to stop that.
We're not even in New York or Jersey, we're down here in South Florida. We should be eating Latin food most likely, right? Rice and beans.
Mr. Vice Mayor, how important are sports? Because I've seen you at a lot of the sporting events here in the city.
Well, it's a great question right now, because our city just passed. We're gonna do 3 major park renovations. We have a master plan. And also I heard you mention the PAL.
Yes.
We actually are going. We're connecting back to get our PAL program started in the city of Dania Beach. So we're working on that as well. But 3 of our major parks, C.W. Thomas, Frost Park, and Mealy Park, are getting completely renovated. We're going to have selected sports at all those places. We'd like to integrate with that, certain things with the PAL, and maybe you can get some of your amateurs or some people that want to come in here and train. Maybe you can, the day we do an opening, you come in here and you do the ribbon cutting for us, and we can. This is the things that we need to do to get things on track in our city, to get the youth off the street and doing the right things. So, I'm excited. I really do. I was the mayor one time in 2016 to 2020, or 2014 to 2018. I'm sorry, but. I'm really excited about this administration. We have a lot of things that are working for us, and you can see when the beach cleanup and things like that are happening in our beautiful Dania Point and the casino, the way it's grown here and how they renovated this place over the years. It's just I'm excited. I can't help myself.
And Yuli.
Yes, sir.
You ever think of getting into politics later on in life?
Absolutely not. I'll leave that up to Mayor Saldino over here, Vice Mayor Saldino.
Coward. Yeah. I won't get in the ring, so it won't matter.
I'd rather get punched in the face.
I feel like I get punched all the time.
Yuli knows. But Yuli, what is it like because we're mentioning the kids and youth and things like that and all, and whether it's MMA, bare knuckle, boxing, things like that, and it's very well organized too.
Man,
just what are your thoughts of the kids getting involved in things like that?
It's great for kids to get in, martial arts. It keeps you structured. It keeps you, it keeps you humble. I work with SOS Foster Home. It's down here. I think it's in Coconut Creek. And we give the kids. I don't have to give them lessons because they don't want to go home and start practicing on other kids. But we talk about that, And I also have a Fighting versus Hunger, where gym that we go and feed the homeless. And I love to give back to my community, and I love to work with the youth. I go to the Miami Juvenile Detention Center and speak to them there whenever I got a chance. Also, so anything that has to do with that, you count me in 100%.
in your spare time, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you know what? I'll make time to do that because I was in trouble using my time.
And you say that stuff like that, it's just, we need more like you. I'll tell you what, maybe you need to start focusing on training the people to do what you do so that you don't have to spread yourself so thin, and it's like planting a seed and keep watering it, grows,
Right.
We got to focus on that. And this is a really good timing for all of us right now. So.
Absolutely, and thank you for that. You know what? I can't fight forever, so I'm gonna look into that.
I don't know, Yuli. I don't know. Maybe you can fight forever. I've seen you fight. Holy, yeah, exactly. You're not doing any wear and tear on your body. You're just good fights.
They don't hit you. You're in for what?
I just have to ask about the Guinness Book of World Records because that fight happens and just. I mean, your cell phone must have been blowing up. Everybody's trying to contact you. You're probably looking at saying like, "Who's this?"
Yeah,
okay.
No. So let me tell you a story off of that knockout. It went around the world. I had people from Japan calling me, France, Russia, all types of people. My father, he's an author. He's lived in Los Angeles for the last 21 years. I haven't spoken to him in 5 years. We had a dumb thing that happens, and I hadn't spoken for 5 years. The knockout lands, he founded a newspaper that's part of Spain and all of South America. They email him from Spain to LA. He calls me after 5 years of not speaking, and we have a great relationship now again.
That's great.
Yeah.
See how things like that happen.
Exactly.
And just had to help them.
Exactly.
Just great.
That's what happens.
You get in the Guinness Book of World Records. Did you even realize that you'd be getting in the Guinness Book of World Records? All of a sudden it happens.
I didn't at the moment. When they raised my hand, they said the fastest knockout in bare knuckle history. Then when I go backstage and I'm getting dressed after the fight, the bare knuckle people come up to me and tell me it's not the fastest knockout in bare knuckle history. It's the fastest knockout in combat sports history. And that's when everything started taking off. As for the Guinness Book of World Records, we're still trying to handle that because if you guys know about Guinness Book of World Records, it's not just like here you go. You know what I mean? It's a two-way street when it comes to that. But it was an amazing moment. It's an amazing moment. It gave me notoriety. It was as a person, whether it's sports or not, you always trying to be like, what's my moment? What legacy am I going to leave behind? And I put myself in the books forever within that moment.
Was it cool then seeing yourself on like an ESPN and all these other places?
Amazing. So my nephew comes up to me that night. He goes, he's like, hey uncle, you're gonna be on SportsCenter's top 10 tomorrow. I go, oh my God, I might make it, and it did, and it did.
Just think the other guy's as famous as you are too. Isn't
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you're welcome for that.
He set a record too.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you're welcome, man.
He made another person famous.
Yeah.
What is upcoming for you fight-wise?
You know what? I'm looking for a fight in December in Albuquerque, New Mexico with bare knuckle. I'm looking to fight Diego Sanchez, another UFC legend. It would be great, if he took the fight, if this came to be. But if not, then we'll see what happens. But I'm part of the bare knuckle organization right now, and I'm also open. I don't have an open contract. Anybody out there watching who needs a fighter, let me know.
I was going to ask MMA. Is that something still you're doing, or even boxing, or no?
I'm not looking to do MMA. The reason is I'm 40 years old. I have back surgery, knee surgery, and MMA takes a toll on your body. So my hats off to all the guys who fight MMA.
Update on Hector Lombard?
That's my guy, man. I've seen him training. We comes in to train with me, and he trains all over the place. So doing real well. That's my guy. He's going up against a big fight against a juggernaut, and I hope he comes out on top.
How's Coach doing?
Coach is doing great, man. He's in Hall of Fame this year. He's doing amazing. Top of the world. Yeah.
Yuli Monster Diaz.
Thank you, Jim.
Mayor Marco. Vice Mayor.
I don't want the title of mayor, thank you. Too many headaches. Everybody calls the mayor. I don't want them to call me.
Vice Mayor Marco Salvino, Dania Beach. Thank you both so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.